Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Tuesday, February the 1st. Welcome to the month of February and welcome to our video commentary. Well, if you're following the news, you know that there's a lot of trucking going on up in Canada. The truckers up there are pretty angry, and it all seems like all the truckers in Canada are driving to Ottawa, the capital of Canada. You know, we've been following Canada for years. I don't recall people getting this angry about something before, but they must be pretty angry up there. And I can certainly understand with all the lockdowns and government policies, I can certainly understand that some truckers are simply saying enough is enough. Now, I think what really, uh, let's just say, what really created the problem up in Canada was the reaction of the prime minister and the reaction of some people in Canada to the truckers. You know, when this whole thing started, Prime Minister Trudeau, when the truckers were uh, driving to Ottawa, Prime Minister Trudeau came out and said, these people don't believe in science and, they're just a fringe minority within the country and all that kind of stuff. So the Prime Minister decided to attack the truckers. He decided to mock the truckers, almost reminiscent to remember Hillary Clinton in 2016, referring to Trump supporters as deplorables. And I think that the prime minister got many of these truckers angry and probably got a lot more truckers to come out and drive to Ottawa. So now you have a situation where the truckers have reacted. As I understand, they've got the streets of Ottawa full of trucks and the highways are full of trucks. And these people are pretty angry. They're pretty angry. And I think they're angry because they don't like to be insulted. I mean, after all, these are hardworking people. These truck drivers work hard. If you know anything about the climate up in Canada, you know they're often driving through some very cold climates to move stuff from here to there. So it's a tough job. It's a tough job, and they obviously do it well. And they don't like to be criticized or treated this way. You know, very often in the left, and this is something we've seen down here. The people in the left always react to everything that they disagree with by mocking it or by attacking people or by saying that they're full of hate or they're racist. You know, we've heard all of this before. And I think that this reaction by the prime minister up there contributed to the anger that we're seeing at the moment. It's not too late for the prime minister to say, you know, folks, I overspoke, I misspoke, I made a mistake, I shouldn't have called you names. So I apologize for that to you and all the other truckers in Canada who agree with you. Why don't you come to my office and let's talk about this? You know, bring some of your representatives and we'll sit down and we'll have a conversation about this and I'll listen to you and let's see if we can find some common ground. I bet there is common ground, but in order to find common ground, of course, you have to look for it. And at this moment, it seems to me that both sides are not going to be looking for any kind of common ground anytime soon. Now, I have to tell you that I'm sympathetic to the truckers in one way, and that is that I think many of these lockdowns in Canada have been pretty severe. And you do reach a point, where you have to wonder, you know, what's worse for the country, the virus or shutting down, restaurants and shutting down cities after a certain time. I mean, I think a lot of people, and we heard this from some of the governors down here in the United States, you know, a lot of governors are saying, you know what, we got to stop all these restrictions or we're just going to have to live with the virus. We're just going to have to live with the virus and do the best we can, protect ourselves, have good habits, take vitamins or whatever, and protect ourselves. We simply cannot have all these draconian lockdowns anymore. And I think you're seeing that in other countries. You're seeing it down here, particularly in some of the red states. And anyway, hopefully that's the type common sense that you see up in Canada. But in the meantime, I think the prime minister owes these people an apology in Canada, and he should do it. He should say, I apologize. Let's sit down and talk about your concerns and see if we can work something out. I really believe that that's what Prime Minister Trudeau needs to do. Thank you for watching. And if today is your birthday, happy birthday. Bye-bye, everybody.